Hey guys, I thought I'd bring you guys another one of my shopping hauls. I know I've been saying that I was going to do a thrift haul, but honestly, lately I haven't been finding a ton of stuff thrifting, which it kind of just comes and goes in seasons. Um, so I will definitely do that coming up, and I might just kind of do like a best of type of thing. Some of the best things I found thrifting. Maybe that would be more interesting than just like a one time haul. But I this time of year is like my favorite time to shop, and I tend to do most of my if I'm going to pay full price for something or pay a little bit more, it's usually in the fall because they're things that last for a really long time and kind of get me through the winter, which I've found is a time that I really need to spend, or a place where I really need to spend my money. I don't need to spend money on summer clothes or those kinds of things. I feel like those aren't that expensive of fabrics, and but with fall and winter I found that when it comes to that kind of stuff, it's heavier. I do more layering with it. It's just more expensive fabrics and like leather and things like that, and so I find I end up spending more money, but I feel like it goes farther and it's worth it. So I thought I would share with you guys some of the things I've found recently that I'm loving. So I actually went into TJ Maxx. I used to go to TJ Maxx all the time before I really started thrifting a lot, and but I just don't find myself going in there as much. But I probably should, especially for fall stuff. But I found this. It's a puffy vest, but it looks like tweed. It's amazing. So I mean, we've all seen the J.Crew one from last year, the herringbone one. And I love that one, but honestly, at this point, it just seems like everyone and their brother has that and has styled it. So as much as I love it, it's kind of like I've been there, done that, even though I haven't. Like I've just seen it styled so many times. So I kind of liked this one because it's a little bit. It has like gray and khaki in it, and it's really lightweight. Like it gets pretty small even. And so when it comes to layering, I love that idea that this kind of looks like the texture of tweed, but isn't, and it's lighter weight. So I think this will be really fun to layer under and over blazers and things like that. So it was only $29.99 at TJ Maxx, and I actually had a return. I had like 12 or $13 credit, so I felt pretty good about that. And compared to the one at J.Crew, which runs pretty high. So the other thing is, I mean, I tried on probably like 4 different ones from TJ Maxx that I liked. I mean, this was the one I settled on, but they had like a buffalo check, really cute one. Another one like this that was a little bit more like the J.Crew one that was just black and white. So anyways, I'm going to try to link this one. I'm not sure if you can buy things online, TJ Maxx, but if you can, I will find it, or I will find something similar. I'll look up this brand name and see if I can link that down below in the descriptions. And I'll actually try to link all of this stuff or similar things for you guys. So that was fun. And then I actually went into J.Crew today. It's their additional 40% off sale. Honestly, it's the only time I go into J.Crew. I get their emails that say, an additional 30% off or additional 40 or 50, and I go into the store usually. I mean, I'll look through the website just to see, but in the store it tends to be cheaper, and they usually have more things available. Just depends on the store than they do online, and so it's definitely worth it to me. I never really paid full price at J.Crew. I wish I could, but I don't. So their linen tees are on sale. So I just love their linen tees. I have a couple of them, and I just like the way that they hang, the way that they fit. They're really comfortable, and these are $19.99 plus 40% off. So that's pretty good. And I believe they are also online, but I'll link that. But if not, go into your J.Crew and see. They had all different colors, and I just got the crew neck one, but they also had the V-neck with the pocket, which I would have loved to get if they would have had my size, but they didn't. So, and then just so you guys know, with the linen tees, and people have asked me this before, it says to hand wash or not wash at all, which is kind of like, who's not going to wash a t-shirt? Like what? So, but just so you know, I've washed my linen tees on delicate, and I've even dried it like accidentally, and they've come out fine. I mean, I wouldn't recommend, especially the drying, but I would just like air dry it. But you can wash it on a delicate cycle, and I've washed mine a couple times and haven't seen a change in its shape or anything like that. So just so you know. I also got this, which I'm pretty excited about. It's a sweatshirt with gold like foiled hearts on it. It's super soft and cozy. It's on sale for 50 plus 40% off. So I found last year another thing that I wanted to start somewhat investing in is like comfy clothes. I don't know, like cute sweatshirts that, you know, serve kind of a dual purpose. Like they're really cute and you feel dressed up, but you feel really comfortable. So those days where you just kind of want to throw something on and you don't want a wool sweater or like, you know, something too restricting or whatever, like these are great. So I don't normally spend, you know, like, I don't know, $30 or whatever on a sweatshirt, but I have a couple from last year that are like the same kind of concept, and I wore them so much, it definitely would have been worth it to spend some money on some comfortable, comfy glam clothes, if that makes sense. So I also, I love Hobo International. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or not. If you haven't, I mean, they've been around forever. I'm a huge fan of their Lauren wallets. And if you haven't heard of them, I don't know where you've been. No, just kidding. No, they've been around for a long time, and they're like, people love their wallets. And I actually found out about them probably about 10 years ago and just wouldn't kind of make the commitment to buy one. And finally did as like a gift to myself after Jack was born. And so, and the reason why is because it's just a great mom wallet, if that makes sense. Not that it's limited to that, but as far as your, you know, your purse life is somewhat over once you have a kid. Like your purse kind of either goes away and it's just a diaper bag, or your purse turns into a diaper bag, whatever. But I find that this wallet is big enough to hold all of the things that are mine. So that way it's easy to get out of the diaper bag instead of it all being loose in there and me trying to find my chapstick or trying to find my, you know, gift cards or coupons or whatever. Because I used to just throw all that stuff in my crossbody in like a smaller purse because it was, you know, easy to find. But now, you know, I've got all this other stuff going on in my bags. And so these are so great. So this is their newest from their fall line, and it's navy, which I totally love. Because the other great thing about this is that I have this in mint and red, and I use it as a clutch when I go out for my date nights, and it's easy. It's not like I have to transfer stuff from one bag to another or whatever. These are cute enough on their own to be a clutch. I'm not like a crazy clutch person. Like I don't have a bunch of them. I mean, I wouldn't mind having them, but I just find I don't use them that much, so it's not something I end up spending money on. So it's kind of nice to have a multifunctional wallet that can be a clutch, and these are totally big enough to put your cell phone in. When I travel, I'll put like the kids' birth certificates in here or other documents, like, because this is like the size of the wallet, this in here. And then your ID and your credit cards, and then each side has, you know, this is the coin side, and then I usually put my money in here, and then this has tons of slots for all the cards, and like I usually keep all my coupons and, you know, like receipts and different things like that in here. So anyways, the Lauren wallet, it's so great. It's so worth the money, and they last forever. The leather is really soft and great, and they just get better with age. So I got that, and then I also got their new bag. Honestly, I don't remember what the name of this bag is. It's so terrible. I'll link it below again, but this is such a fun bag. So it's like their newer kind of tumbled leather. It's really soft. And I love it because it's a bucket bag, which I just think is a classic, like, fun shape. And it's a nice kind of medium size. It's not like too big or too small. It has this really fun tassel. But then it kind of transforms. You kind of just pull the handles and it transforms into a backpack, which I just love. I think I've mentioned that a few times on my feed or on my Instagram feed, but backpacks are just great. I like that they're coming back into style, or I don't know, maybe they're not coming back into style. I just have like found my love for them because they're so functional. I would have loved to have something like this, like back in the day, like thrifting in Chicago. It's a lot more competitive and you don't really want to push a cart or, like let go of your bag at any second because you just can't really trust people. It's really competitive and kind of more stressful type of thrifting. And so I always had to have like a crossbody bag, like something that kept all my stuff close, like in order to have your hands free. But this would have been great. I mean, a backpack would have been ideal, like something that I was able to use, both of my hands and not have to worry about my bag. And now, like, even just when I'm out with the kids, like to keep my stuff separate if I wanted to from the diaper bag or, like farmer's market or flea market or different things like that. So I love this bag. It's so cute. It's comes in a couple different colors. So anyways, I just thought I'd share with you guys about that. And then last, I spent a little bit of money and time in Madewell. The newest one, or there's a new store that opened here in Utah, and I'm just like loving that store. Before it was just, I only ever really saw online, so I never really knew. So going in there and actually trying things on, it's just great. So I posted about the 2 other pairs of jeans that I bought, and I'll link them all down below, but I have become really obsessed with their skinny jeans, the mid-rise, and so I sold off a bunch of my other clothes and other jeans. I pretty much got rid of all my other jeans in order to fund like my new Madewell jeans because they are pricey, and I mentioned this before. I got the Madewell wash, which is the ones I talked about in my last post. And then I ended up going back and getting their kind of like distressed ones, which I absolutely love. And then just recently I got also that pair in black. So I kind of feel like I'm set with jeans. Like those 3 should pretty much cover me. I absolutely love the way that they fit, and the length is perfect on me, although they do come in tall, and then they do free alterations in the store, which is so amazing. So I would highly recommend trying them. They have free shipping and free returns. So those of you who don't live near a Madewell, it's worth it to maybe just try and, try a couple pair and then send back what you don't end up keeping. But yeah, they're so great. I'm really excited about those. So I also got a pair of shoes from there. I have their boots. I'm a really big fan of their shoes. They're really similar to J.Crew shoes, I feel like the quality, the leather. So these are the ones that I got. They're just like a basic flat. So they're black and brown. I love that combination for fall because I feel like then it goes with everything. It's just really classic. And this is super soft leather. I put these on and could not believe how comfortable they were. I haven't always been a fan of this style because I tend to feel like I need a bit more support like through here for whatever reason. But no, these fit perfectly and they're so pretty. Right now they're on sale for $80, and then there's an additional 30% off online, which is like totally worth it because I think these were originally like $120 or something. So that's really good. That's a really good price. So they're called the Seam Front Flat, which seems like a funny name, but yeah. So you guys can see I'm really excited about these. I just needed a basic like black, like neutral flat to get me through fall. And then last, I got a sweater. It's like a gray kind of marbled sweater with like black suede kind of stripes down the side. So again, like it's a cropped kind of sweater. I'm finding now, because I'm wearing more high-rise and mid-rise jeans, I need to somewhat readjust the sweaters I'm getting, because a lot of them before were like longer because of my jeans being a little bit lower. But so, you know, I'm not going to get rid of all the sweaters I have, but I have found that I'm just trying to go through and get rid of, I've had either ones that I've had for a few years that look too worn, or just I didn't end up wearing it all last year. I'm just trying to, you know, get a couple new sweaters. I try to do that every year, and then hopefully they'll last a few more years, if that makes sense. So this one's on sale for 50 plus 30% off, so it's pretty good. Their stuff is just so well made, and hence the name. Anyway, so again, I'll link all this stuff below, and I can't wait to style that, and so you guys can see better. I know that some of you asked, you know, like thought it might be better if I did a lookbook, and I agree, it probably would be better, but I don't really have the time or the knowledge to even know how to tackle something like that. So maybe sometime down the road, I think that would be really fun if I was able to put together kind of like a more of a video where I'm actually trying things on. But for now, just know that anything I show you here, I will be styling on my Instagram. I mean, these two things kind of go hand in hand, and this is an extension of my Instagram for people who want to know more about, you know, why I buy things, or where I've bought things, or what my thoughts are on it. So hopefully that is a good enough answer to that. So maybe, but not now. For now, I think this is just a way for me to, you know, talk a little bit more to you guys. So I think the next one I'm going to do, I might open it up for question and answer, and just have people either email me or comment below or comment on my Instagram any questions that you have that you would like explanation on, or would like to hear what I have to say about, you know, styling tips or whatever. I think that one might be kind of fun. Otherwise, if you think of anything else that might be helpful, I did my scarf one recently, which seemed to go well and people really responded to. So if there's anything more like that would be helpful to see as far as styling tips, yeah, let me know. So thanks, guys. That's I'm pretty much set on what I'm buying. Like, I'm not really buying anything else other than thrifting from here on out. At least that's what I tell myself. But I'll let you know if I just have to have something. But yeah, I will hopefully see you guys soon. So thanks so much.